getting ready to enter. And if there's one thing Mexican fighters are not short on, it is heart. We have seen that so far. All right, here we go. Quick start to the fight as Jaime Sierra lunges forward. And the Mexican contingency have been very strong in the support of their countrymen. They've been some of the loudest inside the arena so far. Kaplan doing a good job managing distance so far, making sure that, oh, just as you say that, commentators curse. Sierra gets the clinch. Can he make something happen from here? Oh, and look at that. Jaime Sierra takes down the 2021 bronze medalist, Lukas Kaplan. And the Mexican corner calling for head control. I am inclined to agree. Nice job for Sierra, moving to side control now. Considering the credentials of Lukas Kaplan, this would be a bit of an upset if a Mexican fighter brings home the victory. And the Mexican corner calling for a north-south. Intense pressure here from a Mexican fighter. Oh, really? Stands him up. Okay, admittedly, there wasn't a whole lot going on, but that is a bit of a strange stand-up, in my opinion. Oh. And see, there is the long, rangy striking of the Czech Lukas Kaplan that I was talking about. He gave a lot of his opponents issues. And you see Sierra actually willing to jump guard just to get the fight to the ground. Final 10 seconds. Oh, armbar attempt. Oh, that's getting a reaction from Lukas Kaplan. Oh, that might have been a saved by the bell situation. That looked tight. All right, joining me here in between rounds, we have Eric Ubelacher. Eric, exciting first round between the Czech Republic and Mexico. What are your thoughts on this fight so far?
Well, it was a very exciting first round, kind of what you like to see from the lower weight classes like flyweight. Kaplan definitely trying to keep it at range, trying to use his long limbs to strike, and it didn't look like Jaime Sierra was looking for that. You saw him pull guard midway through the round. Bit of an interesting stand-up as well at the about 2 minutes into the first. The referee stood it up from side control. It was a pretty dominant position for Sierra, but he took it back down to the ground and almost finished him with the armbar at the end.
Seems like we are quite in sync. Yeah, I do agree. It was a bit of a strange stand-up there, but nonetheless, the fight continues. And let's see if we see a bit more of an active striking game here from Lukas Kaplan. Although I'm sure he suspects that Jaime Sierra will shoot in at the first chance he gets. That is something with the body type that Lukas Kaplan has as well. While it's great for striking, your center of gravity is also higher up, making it easier to get taken down. But here we have a bit of a sloppy takedown attempt. Leaves Jaime Sierra on the ground.
Furt tak do krku. A pravá ruka bije, pravá bije, Luky. Máš tam žebra, pravá ruka žebra. Pravá ruka žebra. Lesi do té pozice nejdřív, lesi do té pozice. Minuta za tebou. Vytáhni hlavu. Nic mu tam nenecháš, nic mu tam nenecháš.
So far Kaplan not really advancing on the ground.
Tak můžeme vstát. Žebra hlava. Pravá ruka do hlavy, nemá krytou hlavu, bám, zase. A pravá, vycukni tu ruku. Polídej ruce, klíka kola. Polídáme ruce u těla, lokty a pojď nahoru, klidně vstaň.
We're going to see another armbar attempt. There it is. And that's where the long limbs could be a bit of a disadvantage. Oh, that looks, there's plenty of time to work now. Oh, and Jaime really trying his best to stretch out this armbar. The positioning doesn't really seem ideal. He might want to go Russian-style belly-down armbar, actually. That might be a little bit more effective. Oh, and look at that, Lukas Kaplan out of danger. Now in full guard. And I do, yeah, we are seeing more of a submission threat here from the bottom. Okay, a round that was somewhat similar to the first. Another submission attempt, another tight armbar, but the bronze World Cup medalist Lukas Kaplan manages to survive once again. Let's hear from Eric Ubelacher once more. What are your thoughts on the second round, and how did you score it?
Well, it's a tough round to score since Kaplan was on top the whole time, but was in pretty deep danger with those two deep arm bars. Sierra seems very content to just take bottom position and throw up submission attempts, which when you're that close to finishing, why wouldn't you? But if I was Kaplan, I'd probably just try to keep it standing, although he's, obviously in the dominant position on top. He is constantly in danger with his long arms, so try to keep it standing. He's definitely got the striking advantage, so I would try to keep it there.
Great take there from Eric Ubelacher. I'm in complete agreement there. If I were Kaplan, I'd want to keep Jaime Sierra at the end of my jab. We did see him give Sierra a couple issues in the first round with that. And on paper, this perhaps would have been seen as a more one-sided affair. However, Jaime Sierra has been bringing it here, keeping it even, but that was a nice jab there from Kaplan. And Sierra seems to have slowed down a little bit, ever so slightly. Of course, he expended a lot of energy trying to get those arm bars. The Mexican corner calling for hearts. I'm sure Sierra's got plenty of that. And Kaplan doing a good job keeping that range, circling away from the cage, staying a moving target, and Sierra has definitely slowed down now. He's got to make sure that he doesn't follow, but rather cuts off the angles. He's doing that pretty well so far. Oh, and there we see it. As soon as Kaplan got ever so close to the cage, that was ample opportunity for Jaime Sierra to go for a takedown attempt. So far, Kaplan has double underhooks, which will make it immensely hard for the Mexican fighter to get the fight to the ground. In fact, Kaplan could perhaps spin out of this. Hard knee of a clinch. Hard knee of a clinch there. And in the clinch, a tall fighter's knees are definitely deadly. Those knees seem to be doing a bit of damage. Sharp knee right to the breadbasket there. Final 10 seconds, and Jaime pulls guard once again. All right, a much more clear-cut round in favor of the Czech Republic's Lukas Kaplan, who seems quite convinced of victory. But those were two close first rounds. Let's hand it back to Eric Ubelacher. If you're a judge, how are you scoring this fight and why?
Well, I would say Kaplan probably took the victory. Sierra was very close with several submission attempts, but of course he didn't lock any up. Kaplan had top position most of the fight, and he was clearly the better striker on the feet. You even saw Sierra try to pull guard with just 10 seconds remaining. That definitely sealed the round for Kaplan after dominating it with his striking for the rest of the third. So I would score this for Kaplan, but we'll see what the judges say.
I'd say that's a very apt assessment. Let's see if the judges ringside agree. Hand it over to Daniel Nasir Mirza for the official decision. Oh, what an upset! Mexico's Jaime Sierra gets the unanimous decision victory. I did not see that coming. Wow, Jaime Sierra edges out the 2021 World Cup bronze medalist. And I guess those armbar attempts were enough. How about that Mexican energy? The team has been bringing it all week.